I caught my cheating wife after a delivery app revealed where she really was. You ever get that gut feeling that something's wrong? So wrong it makes your stomach twist? Yeah, that's where this all started. It was a Friday night, and I remember it vividly because I was halfway through my burger when my phone buzzed with a notification. Not a text, not a call, just a random update from the delivery app we used all the time. Track your order from the restaurant to your doorstep. Except the order wasn't mine, it was my wife's. And according to that little map with the moving scooter icon, she was nowhere near the office she claimed to be working late at. She was 15 miles across town, at an apartment complex I'd never even heard of. That's when my chest tightened. And I swear I could hear the blood rushing in my ears. For context, my wife, let's call her Hannah, and I had been married for 6 years. We met in college, built a life together in North Carolina, bought a house in the suburbs, and from the outside, we looked like the perfect couple. Everyone said we were relationship goals, but lately, things had changed. She'd started working late more often. Her phone was always face down, and she suddenly had a new perfume that a coworker recommended. I ignored it for weeks. Because that's what love does to you. It makes you doubt your instincts. But that night, that one stupid delivery app notification changed everything. I clicked it open, and my heart stopped. The delivery order had her name, her usual meal, and her phone number. But the delivery address wasn't our home. It was some guy's apartment complex downtown. I stared at that address for what felt like hours. Then I did something I never thought I'd do. I copied it into Google Maps. The drive was about 20 minutes. And before I could even think about what I was doing, I grabbed my keys and left. The drive that changed everything. It was raining that night, light drizzle tapping against the windshield like a heartbeat. I had so many thoughts running through my head. What if I was wrong? What if it was innocent? Maybe she ordered food for a friend? Maybe it was a work thing. But deep down, I knew. Every traffic light felt like it was mocking me, turning red just long enough to make me second-guess myself. I parked across the street from the complex and just sat there for a while, staring at the building. Then, as if fate wanted to twist the knife, I saw her car. Parked right outside Building D, her silver sedan. The one she swore was at her office parking lot. My throat went dry. My hands started shaking. I waited. For 10 minutes, then 15, then 20, and finally, I saw her. She came out of that building wearing casual clothes, definitely not her office outfit. And beside her was a man, tall, athletic, probably mid-30s. He was holding the takeout bag from the same delivery app. They laughed. She touched his arm, and right there under that flickering streetlight, she kissed him. That was it. My heart broke so loudly I swear the rain paused for a second. The confrontation, I didn't go up to her right away. I drove home instead, trembling, furious, trying to think clearly. I wanted proof, real proof. So I screenshotted the delivery details, saved the map location, and even called the restaurant, pretending to confirm the order. They told me she'd placed it under her own name and number. That was my nail in the coffin. The next morning I acted normal. I made her breakfast, smiled, even asked how her late night went. She said it was exhausting, that she and her coworkers were cramming reports for the client. I almost laughed right there, but I played along. Because I wanted her to hang herself with her own lies. Over the next few days, I quietly gathered more evidence. I checked our shared credit card statements. There were charges for 2 movie tickets, dinners at places we'd never been, and rideshare trips from the same address I saw on the delivery app. By Friday, I had everything I needed. The revenge awaited until Sunday. That morning, she was scrolling through her phone on the couch, sipping coffee, acting like she didn't just nuke 6 years of marriage. I sat across from her and said calmly, "Hey Hannah, I got a weird notification from DoorDash the other night. You sure you were at work?" Her smile faltered for half a second. Then she recovered. "Yeah, why?" "Oh," I said, pulling out my phone. "Because according to this, you were at 1458 Willow Creek Apartments. Building D ring any bells?" She froze. The color drained from her face. Then she tried to laugh it off, said it was a coworker's place, that they were doing a group project. But when I showed her the screenshots, the receipts, the delivery confirmation with her number, her voice cracked, and she broke down. Tears, apologies, excuses, the usual performance. I didn't say a word. I just handed her an envelope. Inside were printed photos, screenshots, and the name of a divorce lawyer. She gasped. "You're ending this?" "Just like that." "Just like that," I said. "You ended it the moment you lied to me. I'm just cleaning up the mess." The fallout, I spent the next few weeks in silence. The divorce went fast. Thankfully, we didn't have kids. I got the house. She kept her car. Mutual friends tried to mediate, but I wanted nothing to do with her. The funniest part? That guy she cheated with dumped her 3 weeks after she moved in with him. Apparently, his serious relationship policy didn't include women who cheat on their husbands. Karma. Served cold, but that's not even the end. A few months later, I was scrolling through that same delivery app when I noticed an update. They'd added a feature showing favorite delivery addresses. And guess what? Her profile still had our old home address listed as home. The irony hit me so hard I actually laughed out loud. I deleted the app after that. Not out of anger, but because it had already served its purpose. It exposed the truth when I didn't have the courage to see it myself. The aftermath. You know what hurts the most about betrayal? It's not the act itself. It's how ordinary the moment before feels. The night before I caught her, we'd laughed over a show, shared popcorn, kissed goodnight. I had no idea that by the next day, I'd be watching her kiss someone else under a streetlight. But here's what I learned. Sometimes the universe doesn't whisper. It screams. And that delivery notification, that was my wake-up call. I started rebuilding my life after that. I focused on my career, my fitness, my friends. I even started volunteering at a local shelter. I met new people, learned how to sleep again, and for the first time in a long time, I didn't feel small. The final twist 6 months later, I ran into her at a grocery store. She looked tired, drained, like the world had chewed her up and spat her out. She smiled awkwardly and asked how I'd been. I said, "Better than ever." And I meant it. As I walked away, I realized something profound. Revenge isn't about getting even. It's about letting go while they drown in the consequences of their own choices. She cheated. The app told me the truth. And karma did the rest. Moral of the story, if your gut tells you something's wrong, listen. Love can blind you, but truth always finds its way out, sometimes through the most unexpected notifications. That delivery app didn't just reveal her location. It revealed her true self. And as painful as it was, I'm grateful. Because sometimes you have to lose someone fake to rediscover your own worth.